bypass the ladle with Sanctuary of Reality, my comic review series. Time now for Cerebus issue 165, the 15th chapter of Mothers and Daughters. Cerebus arrives at the tavern, and Dirty Fleagle McGrew insults Missy the doll. How will Cerebus make him pay for this effrontery? Swoon has his sister, Snuff, begin plans to protect his land of Swoon country with the construction of hundreds of semi-automatic crossbows, while he himself stands around brooding and clutching his testicles. The Cyranists discuss the reappearance of Cerebus, constantly questioning if he's just an illusion. They also question the validity of the Ascension Sphere construction having corrected itself. How will the Cyranists react to news of Swoon and Snuff? Rounding out the issue, the judge undergoes a forced makeover. Suentius Poe discovers one of his chess moves was not what he claimed it to be. A picked warrior tries to revolt against society's drift away from military rule. Astoria finally approaches her meeting with Siren. The people of the upper city praise the Cyranist rule amongst themselves, while the lower city dread while spreading gossip about the Cyranists. And text pages detail the Cyranist Kevalist perspectives on the alcohol sanction. Another busy issue. Of note, I don't think we ever get a proper explanation for why the judge now resembles Swoon and Snuff. I thought maybe it had something to do with him reflecting the ideals and beliefs of the city of East. But when Punisher Roach was in charge, he didn't get a Punisher makeover then, so I don't think it has anything to do with that. I don't know what exactly it is, so I guess we'll just have to file it under a mystery. Just one of those mysteries the book has. Other mysteries include the sphere construction. What fixed it? We never find out. Another mystery in this issue is, why did Suentius Poe back in issue 160 say certain chess moves, but the pieces moved in a different manner? It's addressed in this issue that it's seemingly a mistake on Dave Sims' part when doing doing issue 160, and now he's going back and pointing out that he made a mistake. But was it intentional? Are both of these things actually the first sign of a higher power at play in the Starcion? Well, you'll have to wait and see. At least on that regard, the answers will be coming by the end of Mothers and Daughters, to say the least. The alcohol sanction gets elaborated upon in this issue in greater detail. It's been touched on a few times prior, but this is where it's all laid out. It's a pretty important bit of business that will have a greater impact later during the Guys and Rick's story phone books. But basically, if a man in the Cyranist rule of East and Astarcion itself, if they want to drink any alcohol, they have to live in a tavern, and they have to stay there until they sober up completely. The problem is, the booze is free, so they never leave, and marriages get annulled, and that way this unseemly male populace gets weeded out pretty easily. So it's definitely a status quo to remember for later, because it's going to be important. Next time, Cerebus goes on a leisurely stroll in his sleep